What's the most ridiculous reason you want a lawsuit? I've been driving for Uber for about 18 months now, working nights to pay for nursing school. Usually it's pretty chill, but this one night completely changed my life. I get a ping from this upscale hotel downtown. Someone needs a ride to the airport at 2 a.m. I pull up and this guy in an expensive suit stumbles out reeking of alcohol. He's got a briefcase handcuffed to his wrist and keeps checking his phone frantically. "Drive fast," he slurs. "I've got a flight in 40 minutes. I explain that I have to follow speed limits, but I'll get him there safely. He starts getting aggressive, demanding I break traffic laws, offering me extra money to just floor it. When I refuse, he threatens to give me 1 star and get me fired. Halfway to the airport, he passes out completely. I try waking him gently. Nothing. I'm stuck because you can't just abandon an unconscious passenger. So I drive to the airport, park, and try again. Still unconscious, and now he's missed his flight. I call Uber support, who tell me to contact emergency services if I'm concerned about his welfare. I call paramedics, who check him out and say he's just extremely intoxicated but stable. They suggest letting him sleep it off, but here's where it gets crazy. While waiting for him to wake up, my girlfriend calls. I put her on speaker, explaining the situation. She stays on the line for almost 2 hours, basically recording our entire conversation when he finally comes to. He wakes up furious, screaming that I kidnapped him and made him miss his flight. I calmly explain what happened, but he's having none of it. He claims I drugged him, stole time from his briefcase, which never left his wrist, and intentionally sabotaged his business deal. Next morning, my Uber account is suspended. Apparently, he filed complaints claiming I held him hostage, drove to unauthorized locations, and attempted to extort money from him. The email says they're investigating serious safety violations. 3 days later, someone knocks on my door. Legal papers. This lunatic is suing me for $50,000, claiming I cost him $1 million business deal by deliberately incapacitating him and conspiring to sabotage his travel. I'm freaking out because I can't afford a lawyer on a student budget, but my dad's buddy is a retired cop who now works as a private investigator. He listens to my story and asks if I have any evidence. That's when I remember. My girlfriend recorded almost everything through that phone call. We pull up the audio and it's perfect. You can hear him threatening me, admitting he drank too much, and even thanking the paramedics for helping him. Court day arrives, and this guy shows up with 2 lawyers, acting like he's the victim of some elaborate conspiracy. His story keeps changing. Now I apparently drugged his drink at the hotel bar, followed him to his room, and convinced him to take my Uber as part of some elaborate kidnapping scheme. The judge looks skeptical, especially when his lawyers can't explain how a random Uber driver would know his travel schedule or have access to whatever drug allegedly incapacitated him. Then we play the recording. You can hear everything. Him begging me to break traffic laws, passing out mid-sentence, the paramedics explaining he just drank too much, and him waking up confused but clearly remembering taking an Uber to the airport. Zero mention of being drugged or kidnapped. The judge dismissed his case immediately and awarded me $12,000 for defamation and court costs. But the best part? Turns out this guy is a pharmaceutical sales rep, and filing false police reports about being drugged triggered an investigation by his company. Uber not only reinstated my account, but gave me a $1,000 credit and priority status in their driver rewards program. The story made local news, and now I give talks at nursing school about staying safe as a gig worker. His LinkedIn shows he's been seeking new opportunities for 3 months now.